Hello everyone, Namaste. This is Radhika from Radhika Rao Music. There's a lot of noise happening inside Bollywood, outside Bollywood, and about Bollywood. And I have a simple question for all of you. The answer is within you. And when you start thinking about this question, you will realize how deep this question is. And we don't know where the answer is. I'm saying this because I have been associated with Bollywood right from my young age. I think hardly people know who I am. I have my own channel, Radhika Rao Music, and I started this channel just with the whole purpose that I have to do things on my own. I realized that Bollywood is something that you obviously can't depend on. It's something that you just can't trust upon. No matter the art that you have, the creativity that you have within you is something that is in Bollywood, right? But you have to do things on your own. So that's when I realized that I'll have to stand up and make my own music and start having my own audiences. I started my career right when I was a young girl at the age of 14. I was the very young child artist and I did a lot of stage performances and a lot of music works. And then I grew up. As I grew up, I was still associated with Bollywood. I used to go abroad, do international shows with a lot of film stars, have a lot of jingles and recordings. And then slowly I realized that I started getting some good opportunities in films as well. I sang for some Bollywood movies like Hum Saath Saath Hai. I sang for some Marathi movies. I sang for regional movies, Kannada movies, and my songs have been a blockbuster. Movies have been a real super hit movies back then. All through this journey, I realized there's something really not good happening in Bollywood. Something that makes you very uncomfortable, something that makes you not very happy at all. And it's so challenging. It's simply made so difficult for people, for artists that are so passionate and truly want to do and contribute their art into this field and make something really big. It becomes really difficult. And that's because of the dirty games, the dirty politics that's involved in this Bollywood industry. The politics is not about the art. It's about the people living in Bollywood and ruling the Bollywood who actually decide things for themselves and for others. I can hear that a lot of noise is happening, a lot of people talking about nepotism. Of course, nepotism is existing. But if I have to talk as a singer about the music industry is not all about nepotism. Music industry, the one thing that is a big hazard or a challenge for any newcomer is the monopoly. A singer comes in, gets break and makes a big, becomes a celebrity, and then it's that singer who is ruling the industry. I don't know why, I don't know how, but when that happens, other artists, other good artists, never get a chance to get into. For some reason, that's when the politics and the dirty games opens up. If I feel if there is somebody innocent and naive and truly unknown to all this, then that is you, the beautiful audience. All the audience, all the people out there are absolutely unknown of what's happening behind the screen. They're so beautiful that they just see the art, they just love the song, they love the movie, and they enjoy, and then they give all their heart out credit to the artist. That's how beautiful you all are. But you truly don't know that sometimes you're too much of encouragement and you're too much of love for that celebrity probably is becoming dangerous for other budding or other amazing artists. All through my journey, People used to ask me that you have sung for such beautiful movies, because I know some of my songs in the South has been a terrible hit, has been beautiful hits. And despite of doing all that, why I didn't make my name, why it was so hard, I didn't have an answer. Because if I start talking to them about all this politics and challenges, people wouldn't believe, because they were not aware of what exactly was happening. They would say, oh, something is wrong in her, and that's why probably she's saying all this. Maybe she doesn't is having that capacity of proving herself. So I chose to be shut up and do my work and not answer anybody. There were cases, there were instances when I realized that things were going too much. And because I come from a very conservative family background, I had my own cultural ethics, and my parents were pretty conscious and aware of what I was doing. And they never wanted me to misguide myself and go to an industry that we were not very comfortable with, because I didn't come from a background that was anywhere closely related to the film industry. So I was totally unaware of how the industry works, how the Bollywood works. And I had chosen a career for myself that would suit my voice, and that was the playback industry. And when I was introduced to the film world, when I got few works as a playback singer, that's when I saw how everything was going dirty. I realized when they really can't do anything to put you down, they used to manipulate and play around with your voice technically and murder your, I would say, probably distort your voice, your talent, and then that's how they would present it in front of the producer or somebody else to show like, oh, this is how the person has sung. And that would be a very cheap tactic to put you down. I had all these experiences, and that really pained my heart. Now, I don't understand one thing about the monopoly. That's what I want to explain it to you. That is where is my question. One simple question, and you've got to think about it. The population of India is almost 1.3 billion. Out of this 1.3 billion, can somebody tell me how many playback singers are ruling this Bollywood, are actually active in the Bollywood world? Hardly 10, 15. That playback singers who are actively singing and you know about them, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 female singers, or maybe 4 or 5 male singers. So not even like 12 or 15. Hardly handful of singers. Why? Out of 1.3 billion people, do you think only we have 10, 15 or 20 talented artists? That's it? I don't believe this. You have amazing artists, and I know in my journey how many beautiful singers, how many beautiful actors, how many beautiful musicians, or as a musician myself, how many amazing talents there have been. Probably they have never been introduced to you. They never got an opportunity. Either they gave up and they changed their track, they went to something else, or probably they never chose to come to this industry and fight for it. And how would they fight? Because the game is so big that they wouldn't have the strength to go in and fight for all that. Today, unfortunately, after sadly the demise of Sushant Singh Rajput, all the awakening, all the awareness is happening. I hope that this leads to a beautiful ending. It's sad, and I'm proud of Sushant that when he was alive, he was full of giving. He did such amazing work. He proved what talent is. He proved what he can offer to Bollywood and how Bollywood can brighten itself with amazing talents. And he was an absolute inspiration and motivation to every young artist. And even after his death, He's left a big message. He's left such a beautiful breakthrough to the audience, to all those artists, to open the doors for them, for Bollywood, by digging into all these deeper questions. So he has not only done amazing, amazing difference while he was alive, but even after he passed away. But that should not be the case. I don't think so. People have to really do a difference by giving away their life or by taking away their life. No, this has been happening for years and years, and this has to stop. There are amazing artists that you, audience, you are not aware of. And only you can make that difference. The monopoly has to stop. I don't understand when an artist shines or gets the break and makes her or his way. I really don't understand how is that only that artist keeps getting work all the time. Why is that no options for other singers, other artists, other actors? We have to open the door for everyone. And all this can stop when each and every individual in this world, not only the Bollywood industry, I'm talking of the entire world, when they start changing from their mind. It's very important that you clean your mind. When you don't have ill thoughts, when you don't have confusing thoughts, when you don't have ill feelings, obviously, when your mind is clear and clean, it starts filtering, it starts traveling through your soul. The soul is always a pure soul, and you keep the soul also flourishing. And that's when you are not selfish about things, you're not jealous about things, and that's when you don't do bad acts, you don't do bad actions. You always try to strive for good, you always want to do good. If you start becoming selfish, obviously you want all the films for yourself, you want all the songs, you want all the awards for yourself, you want more money, you want more fame. There's no ending for that. And then you start doing things which is absolutely not meant for humanity, it's not meant for humans. So it's very important that everybody needs to change with their mind, start thinking that where we are doing the mistake as human beings, and how is that we can contribute to the best to the humanity, be it in any field. It's very important. Let all the artists, being an artist, let me speak for the artists, let all the amazing artists come out with their talent, prove their talent. If you're talented, you must have your say, you must have an opportunity. And also I would like to say, if you think like, oh okay, I can sing or I can act, so that means I need an opportunity. No, it's a difficult place. It's a playback singing, as far as I know, it's not an easy task. It's a very difficult, it's a very complex work to do that. You need to be prepared. So prepare yourself, be completely ready, and then come there to show your talent. Remember, you always need to be a little better than the others. And that's when you have that confidence and you know what you can offer and you can win the hearts. So it's challenging anyway. But when it comes to opportunities, I feel the Bollywood should leave the doors open as to whoever is talented, they should be given an opportunity. When there's a film made, they have to say which artist is suiting a particular song, which artist suits a particular character. And if they feel this is right, this is perfect, this is what I'm looking for, then they must go for that. Be it if that's a celebrity, if that's not a celebrity, if it's a newcomer, it's absolutely fine. This particular artist suits this piece of work, and that's how it should be taken. Not because this person has got a lot of name, this person has got a lot of fame, or this person is influential, this person is someone that I know. All this mentality needs to change. When this will change, when your heart will be clean, when you will strive to do something good for others, that's when everything will change. Otherwise, things are going to be the same. I've seen a lot of politics. I've seen a lot of politics that probably if I start sharing, I may go very, very long, and I don't want to take your time and waste your time. But this is just my feelings that I had, and I felt like I need to share it with you. And And yes, all that you all are fighting today for Sushant, I really salute you all. Wish you all the best. I'm here from Sydney. All my prayers for Sushant's family, and he will always be in the hearts of each and every people in India and abroad as well. His words will be always remembered. He'll be remembered as a beautiful soul, and that's very, very important. Let us all make a difference to this world by giving something rather than taking something, and be happy wherever you all are. Stop politics, stop being dirty, stop being conniving, stop being bad. Let's be all good, let's be all happy and give happiness. Okay, goodbye for now, guys. I will make some other videos, and probably if I feel like, if you're interested, then I can share my journey stories, what all I went through, what my challenges were, some really interesting, surprising, mysterious stories I have to share with you, but only if you're interested. I'll make some more other videos for all of you. So take care. Let's wish the best. Let's wish the Bollywood comes up with a new opening, and we have more and more good artists like Sushant and like others. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care of yourself.